Hello, my Cancerian collective. This reading is for my Cancers who find themselves on a twin flame journey, going through the twin flame awakening. We're taking a look at what's happening with you and your divine masculine, where you are in your energies currently. If you believe that you might be a twin flame and you are not sure, perhaps this message resonates, and by the end of the message you really wonder if you are in a twin flame connection and you'd like to confirm that, you can contact me for a personal reading. My email is in the description box below. We're looking at what is happening. Where are you and your divine masculine? Where are you on your twin flame journey during the month of March? That's what we're taking a look at. Okay. If you're new to my channel, welcome. It's nice to have you here. I'm High Priestess Elif. I'm a medium, so I channel my message. I speak to Spirit. I receive messages from Spirit, and the cards help me to interpret the messages from Spirit. These messages are to serve and not to hinder. The twin flame journey is not a romantic story between two people. That's not the basis of what it's about. Your twin flame journey is about activating your spiritual awakening and why you are here. The basis of why you are here as a twin flame is to awaken to the part of you, the bigger part of you that is agape, unconditional love. To reach those levels, your divine masculine is the key. So there are many levels, lots to go through. It is not an easy journey. It is the melting away of the ego, and the ego fights to hold on. So it is easy to be misguided or misled and to become obsessed with your counterpart when it's not really about your counterpart. It is about everything that they are mirroring is active within you. So on the twin flame journey, it is advised that you allow yourself to receive guidance and help, and to have a spiritual guide hold your hand, to receive coaching, to understand what it is about, how you can best line up with the energies, how you can honor and elevate in your journey, because it is natural for us to use what we've always known, which is very 3D based, which is ego based, as our way of reasoning, as our way of as our guidance system to taking actions and to processing, and none of that works. It is a soul awakening. It is the journey of a soul. 2 minds, 2 bodies, 1 soul. So ego constructs, you're going to find yourself gutted over and over. And how long you stay in a cycle is entirely up to you and dependent on your willingness to work and to line up with what is true. Okay, so we're taking a look at where you are currently now. You've entered a sacred space. I start all of my readings with a guided meditation, in which I open a channel for remote healing in the area of love and relationship for my subscribers. You've entered a sacred space, and the archangels in the north, south, east and west have their flame burning. Call upon the spirits of air, water, earth and fire to help me to translate and interpret these messages accurately, speaking from a place of love with absolute truth, and seeing with clarity, helping my community to receive these messages on a soul level and not seeing only what we want to see. Take a few deep breaths, settle into your intuition, and ask your guides and keepers to guide you through this reading. It is a general collective reading for a collective of Cancerian. You or your person could be a Cancer. Some of you could be cross-watching. I would advise that you that you take the message as it resonates and as it fits. If it resonates, claim it without a doubt. If it doesn't, it's for someone else. And if it triggers, it is for you. That is where your work begins. I see the number 7. Cancer, you are confused about where you belong, who you belong with, a sense of belonging that you've been reaching for and searching for within your twin flame, and very often within others. This has left you dissatisfied and defensive at times. It'll serve you to ask yourself, what is it that I am protecting? And then to go inward and protect that which it is that you are protecting from the world around you, and trying to protect in relation to other people and in relationships directly by loving and nurturing that part of you that you are trying to protect. Okay? It looks to me like there is someone. Your person could be watching you, and as a twin flame you would know this. There is this desire to move towards you with the belief that it should come to them. What is at the base of this connection currently? It looks as though you are tired, Cancer. You are tired. You feel as though you've faced so many battles. You've done this so many times and you're just tired. And you're at the point of giving up on love. Or you almost feel like it's too much work. But Spirit is showing me that victory, there is an air or an energy of victory that surrounds you, even though you show up as the wounded warrior. What is it that you've been fighting for all this time? What is it that you've been fighting? And are you ready to just stop it? Are you ready to just stop? Because when you stop and you put your sword or your baton or whatever it is down, that is when the letting in happens. There's definite victory around you here, Cancer. What crosses this is the tendency, the energy, the powerful force and tendency to want to make things happen. To want to make things happen or move on. You have a tendency, Spirit shows, to assert, to try and assert things. And assertion never works, because everything in our universe is about attraction, attraction, attraction. And assertion, when you think about assertion, there is force behind it. There is force, there is an aggressive energy behind it. And if you're wanting to attract that, then yes, but that's not what you're wanting to attract, I don't think. You're tired of that. You're tired of force. You're tired of, you want things to be gentle and natural and to flow into your life in a healthy way, not in a forced way. What happened in the past year between you and your person? Happiness, the sun. Happiness, two people that could play together, that understood, got one another on a deep level, a beautiful connection, a first for both you and your person. And your person keeps looking to see when the sun could possibly come back into their lives. But I feel as though your person is adamant about staying where they are and having the sun come to them. What is it that your person thinks of you? Your person thinks that you are... Okay, so your person thinks that you, Cancer, are very much in your ego. And this is just what they think. This is not the truth. Remember, if your twin flame, there's a lot of mirroring, or they'll see things according to what you hold active in your energy. They will see that and believe that to be the truth. Your person believes that you enjoy the tug of war, and that your person, that if push comes to shove, that you will not be loyal to them and be sensitive to whatever it is that they're going through, that you would, that your relationship would be a competition and a battleground, and if you don't feel safe with them, or you don't like what your person's doing, that you would cut them down to size and leave them bleeding on the battlefield. They think that a relationship with you will end up in conflict and a battlefield. Two lovers, instead of loving one another, tearing one another to pieces. So this person thinks that you have toxic traits that they don't want to be involved with. They don't trust you. How is it that my Cancer's divine masculine feels about Cancer currently? Now this, I just want to look, this is how your person feels. This is what they think of you. Now you might think, no, that's not possible, because why would they think that, blah, 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 blah. Remember now, whatever your person's relationship is with themselves, you as a divine feminine, because those of you watching here are going through your awakening consciously. You're the divine feminine, whether you're male or female. They believe you're symbolic of their inner feminine. If your person lacks trust within themselves and has a tendency in their relationship with self to do this, to hurt themselves for the if they believe the means justifies the ends, so they have the tendency to hurt themselves, or to cut off their nose to spite their face, or cut off the nose for a bigger picture so that it all works out, so that they obtain or gain that final goal and outcome. If they have the tendency to do that, then they will naturally project that onto you and see that that's you when it's not really you, because they don't have a relationship with their inner feminine, so they don't know their inner feminine, and so they cannot see you. Right? How is it that the divine masculine feels about my Cancer? Your person is not in their emotions at the moment. Your person is very much in their ego. And your person is focused on how they can obtain being in a position of power and control and dominance mentally when it comes to you. How you see them is very important. And that's all that your person's focusing on. And if there's distance between there, which between you guys, which I see there is, because I see them watching you from a distance, waiting for you to come towards them, it is because this person they don't understand that coming towards you from a heart open, vulnerable heart space is what's required here. No, to them, how you see them is everything. And they might be afraid that you don't see them in the way you initially did. And they are I'm getting a very ego manipulative energy. That's the energy that they're in currently. yeah, stubborn, focusing on responsibilities, the empire that your divine masculine has built in a very toxic, distorted way. Their entire reality is based on how they are seen, and the empire that they've built so that people can understand and respect and value them based on that. And so their image and their status is the most important thing, because this person doesn't know who they will be without that. A sense of responsibility, perhaps, in a particular environment with the position that they have. This is not someone that is willing to be vulnerable and open and say, look, it's okay, whatever you think of me, but here's my heart. No, this is someone that it matters how they are seen. And it matters how, and I think how you've responded to your person, they associate how you respond to them with how you see them. And if they believe that your response to them has been from a place of seeing them as competition or as a threat, or from a place of disrespect and not loyalty, then that means that you don't see them in the way that they'd like to be seen, and they can't trust you. I have the Magician here upside down, guys, which means there is still an energy of wanting to manipulate the situation here. This could be your person's energy, wanting to manifest this, but not in a pure, open way, in a manipulative way. This connection has really stirred up a lot of that which your person has been ignorant of within self. A lot of ego stuff here. What is it that works in your favor, Cancer? Is that you are constantly in communication with Spirit. You are on your own journey. You understand that this is your journey. You are giving energy to that. You are on your path. And even though you can't see the entire path, there is a light where you can see your next step and your next step. And you are being guided towards that which is best for you. Your person, however, is in the energy of bondage, self-imposed bondage. Your person could be dealing with addiction. Whatever it is that they are resting for, it is a habit forming. It is something that has become a part of their coping mechanism. It's something that they don't want to let go of because they've not made peace with why it is that they do what they do. There is something here that could be considered an addiction. It is a behavior or a characteristic that contributes negatively to how they see themselves and to how they feel about themselves and to the choices that they make and the effect it has on their relationships. However, Spirit is saying to me that this person is aware of that and is really, really trying to work through it. Wherever they may be with that is not your business. You know, we have a tendency to try and want to establish, like, where are you in working on this? Are you just at the beginning? Are you close to there? Are you halfway? Are you that? Are you that? That is ego. The tendency to want to judge whether something's good or bad, better or worse, am I safe or not, is ego stuff. You are safe independent of what somebody else does always, because you are the creator of your reality. If you are happy today, that is because you created that happiness today. If you are miserable today, it is not because of anybody else. You have created that. You've attracted misery into your experience. That is the way that it is. Your divine masculine, wherever they are on their path, it means something. that they are aware of that which holds them in a backward place, of that which causes them pain. It also lets me know that there is not a projection of blaming you for things not working out or for them not being happy, but understanding there is something that they are doing that contributes negatively to their life experience. So wherever that may be, it is big, it is huge, it is enough. And we don't have to allocate any particular time to it, because that depends on your divine masculine's readiness. However, codependence, addiction, toxic behavioral patterns, they all are rooted in beliefs that contradict your desires. Beliefs that contradict who you are on a soul level. Hindering toxic beliefs that hold you backwards. They all start there. Those beliefs become your dominant energy over and over, and it becomes, for a lot of people, their truth. If this is something that really calls to your attention as a divine feminine, then this is where you can start to recalibrate and to do your processing. What beliefs do you still hold active that don't feel good, where your guidance system lets you know, my soul doesn't agree with me here? Do you know how to use your guidance system? If you don't yet know how to use your guidance system, it is important that you allow yourself to learn, that you receive the teachings to help you to know how to use your guidance system. Get the coaching, get the spiritual coaching for that. Because can you imagine going to a new place without your GPS and using the map? Because that's how you're navigating your twin flame awakening, if you don't know how to use your guidance system. What is it that you and your divine masculine would like? Ideally, what is it that you both would like? You would both like the 10 of Cups, your wish fulfillment. Both of you would like that. Both of you would like to be happy and in love, to have your wish fulfillment, to have everything just work out beautiful, to live happily ever after, to be loved and to love and to feel that emotional fulfillment. Outcomes though, still juggling people, juggling situations, going back and forth where this connection is concerned, not knowing where to put the pins in the ground, where to put the anchor down. Why? Because there is trying to understand this connection, which is here. Understanding is here, and not trusting your knowing and tuning into your knowing and going with that. This is an eternal connection. You came into this time-space reality from your very first incarnation into this 3D reality as one soul, two separate beings, two separate minds. You didn't meet in every lifetime, because that's not what you'd come here to do. Because you understood coming here that is not the basis of your connection, that your connection is eternal, that union is eternal, that separation is a myth, and yet you are constantly chasing, very possibly still, union in the physical and not union with your soul. That is what it is, a soulmate. Come into fullness with your soul, and the physical manifestation of your soulmate must come. And being okay with where your person is, because it's their journey and you love them anyway. So that is your message, Cancers. My Cancerian collective who find themselves on a twin flame journey. It is not for the faint-hearted, but you are not faint at heart. You came here for great things. You came here for expansion. You came here to be a part of the light beings, the gifted ones, the chosen ones. You came here to help the collective to expand, to evolve, and to expand beyond that which they call broken, wounded, where they might be longing for and calling out for healing, when you already know you came here whole, and they are whole, except they don't know it. And so you coming into your fullness, into the fullness of the love that you are, the unconditional love that you are. Your light shines bright, and the mirror that reflects to them their wholeness, you form a part of that. Wherever you may be currently, Cancer, in your questions about belonging, in your subtle urges or your callings to belonging, this is your answer, this is your response from Source. You came here worthy, you are enough. Your divine masculine came here worthy, and they are enough. And in their journey, on their journey, wherever they may be, they serve a great purpose. Focus on the value that they are, and not on what is happening in the 3D reality. If you'd like to get a personal reading, you're welcome to contact me. My email is in the description box below. Perhaps you'd like to sign up for my coaching. I can take you through the process. You can contact me in the very same way. Whatever you choose to do, Cancer, wherever you may be currently, there is so much love for you. There is so much love here for you. You are enough. You are loved. Do what is best for you. Be easy with yourself, and I will see you next time. Love and light. Bye now.